Who's going up to look for Bernie's gun? We got a map. It's like 4 miles north of Londonderry. In Weston, just outside of Weston, there's a bridge, perhaps to the east, I think he said.
There's not many.
And it was across from a garbage dump that isn't there anymore. God, imagine having that gun.
I would love to find
Cool
that gun.
would that be?
Yeah. Did you get to see Who's Your Daddy yet?
No.
I guess the Post is really pissed off. The Post of
Why
all.
is the Post pissed off? Didn't the Post have a naked picture in it today?
The Post, yeah.
It's got Tara Reid's boobie.
Post has no problem showing all sorts of debauchery, but they're really pissed off at this new show, Who's Your Daddy?
Why?
Or is it the other paper?
Who is your daddy?
See, the Post and the Daily News, they're pretty much the same paper, so I always get confused.
They're pissed off, and some
this
people.
is Monday's paper, that's why.
Some people are all annoyed because this
Can I have
it
today's
makes
paper,
light of
please?
adoption. I guess they're
Daily
saying
News.
they take some chick,
Open the Post.
stand her in front of a few men, one of which is her father, her birth father. She doesn't know it, and I guess she tries to figure out who her real daddy is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I absolutely love the concept. And the girl that's trying to find her daddy is this hot piece of ass. Looks like
Real hot.
Looks like a stripper with breast implants.
It was kind of
Really,
sick
really
because
sexy.
all right, maybe even her daddy, her daddy is standing there, and he's probably looking at her because he don't know it from a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Probably looking at her like, wow, what a set of cans on her. She's a hot piece of ass. But at least all the other guys are gawking at her because she's hot, and she's looking at them all as potential fathers. So it kind of gave this sick, incestuous theme to the whole show. We were watching some clips of it and listening to some sound clips in the office earlier. And a lot of weeping. You are in hell over here trying to find this. You're like Bernie shuffling through his song list.
Because this is a different version of.
You sure it was the Post?
Ben raised a good point.
They own this. They own Fox. It's the same company. Why would they?
Oh, that's
There's always
true.
that bias that goes on with the Post.
Oh
and
my
Fox.
God.
Might be the Daily
Could
News.
be my second
Ben,
mistake.
don't you mean they owned by the same company?
Let me see. Was there a different version of
Aye.
Post?
They're owned by the same company, Gabner.
Let me see.
It's old Rupert Murdoch over there. Hey,
Maybe he read that in the Daily Mirror.
All right, my mistake.
British ass.
My mistake.
got to keep up what's happening with the Queen.
My mistake again. Two
What?
mistakes.
It was
today.
in the Daily News, wasn't it?
What are they unloading?
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff going on out
I
there.
doubt it's my computer or chair. We know what it's not. Let's narrow it down.
It's not anything we need.
No.
What is it?
They got the photocopier here finally.
Oh, is it hooked up and working? Is it working?
They're setting it up over
Joe
there.
was like, what? You're not in on that inside gag yet.
Oh.
Chris from Jersey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, man.
I saw Who's Your Daddy last night.
Okay.
It sucked like every other fucking Fox show.
It did suck. That blonde was really hot, though, no?
Well, yeah, she was kind of hot, but then when she cried, she looked just fucking disgusting.
She was kind of hot in a stripper way, which is kind of marginal at best.
Yeah,
but
kinda.
you could tell the guys that were there, a bunch of older guys, they were gawking at her.
When her mother came on stage and you saw what she's going to look like when she gets older, it was nothing to be happy of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All right. Thank you, Chris. So the adoption agencies out there are pissed off at this show.
Oh, yes.
And David Biancali, some TV critic, is just up in arms because I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's bad.
It's
exploitation.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's indefensible television. It should never been made.
does he complain about Maury Povich and Oprah and all those other shows that have been reuniting and capitalizing on that for decades?
Well, here's the deal.
Douchebag.
Who's Your Daddy? In the mold of Joe Millionaire and My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiancé, a young woman named TJ, adopted at 6 weeks when given up by her since-divorced parents, was asked to choose from among 8 men, one of whom was her biological father.
Yay.
The rest were imposters trying to trick her into selecting them instead.
Tricker.
If TJ guessed right through the various elimination rounds and identified her actual father, she won $100,000, Anthony. If not, the prize money went to the man who fooled her. What fun! What merriment!
What's wrong?
That's what he writes sarcastically.
Yeah.
So I thought it was a great concept.
It is merriment, and it is fun.
Why not?
It's TV.
They signed on for it. How
Yeah.
exploitive can it be?
She agreed to
they
this
agreed.
premise. No one's being tricked. She agreed that, okay, yeah, I have a chance to win $100,000 by picking out my real father. Sure, I'll do it.
One Fox affiliate didn't run it, didn't sign on to run it, and instead ran a documentary on adoption. I'm sure they just really won in the ratings on that night.
Sanctimonious asses.
Oh.
Not only do I agree with the show, but I think she should have been forced to sleep with every one of the contestants.
Now that would have been the better thing.
Absolutely.
Have her try to eliminate who her father isn't by sleeping with them, and then find out at the end if she actually slept with her father.
Find out he was
Now
the one.
there's a goddamn show.
He was the one that came back twice. Nothing has changed. Stupid post.
She guesses it's her father recognizing the smell of whiskey on his breath as
So we got
wipes the whiskers against her cheek.
Shh, quiet now, little girl.
Come on. Come on.
Come on. That's my special girl. Let me show you how to make
All right,
boys
dude.
like you.
Oh, you creep.
You are a creep. You do
are
that
a
too well,
creep.
man. We got clips from the show.
Fat black guy with glass dildos in that group.
Be my special girl.
All right, we get it, Jim. Thank you. Thanks for creeping us out more than Burr. Let's, here's a clip from Who's Your Daddy?
It was an incredible moment to see her for the first time. It's been a long lifetime dream of mine, and I'm so proud of her. To find my daughter was my main objective, and if she won some of this money, it was a bonus. And it was really hard not to jump off those stairs and go down and run and hug her.
Yeah.
She's my daughter.
Yeah, so she comes out, and the 8 guys are like standing there.
Yeah.
And this guy is like, Jesus, that's my daughter.
Oof.
And what a piece of ass, and I don't want these guys, getting all creepy with her.
Gawking at her.
Can I ask why James Gum was looking for his daughter?
Oh, my God. That did sound like
Wait a minute, is she a great big fat daughter? She was a large baby.
Then this is classic. So she's standing there.
I got her card in here somewhere.
She's standing there, TJ, the hot blonde with the big boobies there. And,
Yeah.
And all these guys, there's 8 of them, all say how, they're her father.
Her daddy. Right.
One at a time. Listen to this.
So, gentlemen, would you please introduce yourself?
Hi, TJ. My name is Carl. I'm from Simi Valley, California. And I'm your dad.
I'm your daddy.
Good evening, TJ. My name is Scott. I live in Olympia, Washington.
Scott Peterson. You knew it
And
wasn't
I'm your
him.
dad. Hi, TJ. My name is Charlie. I live in Yuma, Arizona, and I'm your dad. Hi, TJ. My name is Peter. I'm from Mesa, Arizona, and I'm your dad.
Hi, TJ. My name is Ray. I'm from Redondo Beach, California, and I'm your dad.
Hello, TJ. My name is Rick. I'm from San Clemente, California, and I'm your dad.
And I'm a peeler.
Hi, TJ. I'm Jerry. I live in Norco, California, and I'm your dad.
Hi, TJ. My name is Sam. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I'm your dad.
And I'm not your dad.
Wow.
So
one guy sounded like he was getting choked up there.
Yeah.
Could have been the...
The actor in the group.
You think?
Yeah, if he cared so much, he wouldn't have taken off on her.
Yeah, if Fox is going to show one guy crying out of all of them, obviously that's the guy that's not going to be it. Don't fall for that silly TV trick.
Fall for that gag.
One of those guys is my dad. There was this one guy that seemed to have...
Sounds all
really
sexy.
hot, man.
One of those guys is my dad. And I'm going to give him a BJ he'll never...
Yeah.
He's not really my dad, just biologically.
And he looks like the gopher in Caddyshack, and he's a fine radio show producer, and he herky jerks.
Have true emotions. Scott. Then I looked around, and then my attention was drawn to Charlie. And then Sam caught my attention because he kept looking down, and it was like he was trying so hard not to show emotion.
Trying hard not to look at your boobs.
Right, that's a dead giveaway.
Be excited. Yeah.
The more I hear her talk, the more I understand why he left. You melodramatic L.A. whore actress. Phony.
One of these guys is my dad.
But I thought it might be him, too. Ugh, you auditioning piglet.
Kind of creepy, because, there was probably some kind of sexual attraction to some of these guys on her part. Right? You're just human. You're standing there, right?
And then, one of them is the dad, but odds are the one she might be attracted to might not be.
I am so looking forward to seeing if I could actually know my dad out of 8 men. I am so excited.
Ugh.
Isn't she just atrocious?
Maybe it's the guy who says under his breath, but audible enough to hear, I should have kicked your mom in the stomach when I had the chance. Maybe that's a clue. Oh, what an annoying whore.
He should have dented that mother's stomach like Foreman did the heavy bag in When We Were Kings.
All right, so we've set up a cocktail party here so you can talk to the guys. We've told all the men everything that you know about your birth father. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions that you want to ask.
Want them answered immediately.
Most definitely, yeah. Finola set up a cocktail party for me, and I am going to be able to talk to each of these men and find out more about their
Ginger on Gilligan's Island sounds like
all
better actress.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Sam and Peter.
Hi.
So have fun.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
She's leaving me.
Daddy Diva.
Daddy Diva.
Stupid voice.
You want to listen to some of the audio from the cocktail party?
Only if there's a fist hitting her in the throat. I'd
She
love
is
to
just
hear that.
auditioning. You're right. Oh, and
Stop trying to be moving.
so exciting.
Yeah, you're an adult woman. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, you're not moving anyone. We don't care that you were abandoned. You're a coke whore.
Awful. You're going to meet your new daddy. You're going to go out to dinner a couple times. That's it. Who cares?
Yeah, and you wind up sleeping with a couple of his friends because they're probably producers.
I want to ask so many things. What two things would your friends say to describe you?
To a fault, honest, and willing to help.
Okay, and
Honest,
you?
willing to help, and abandoning.
Hung and incestuous.
You're Rick?
Yes.
And you're Charlie? What would you guys say your biggest passion is?
I love to explore the soul. Find the good in everybody.
Write poetry.
M&M's, but I had to stop that because I was getting too fat.
Carl said something that was like right on with what I like. My number one candy when I was a little girl was M&M's.
M&M's.
Can't get enough
And he
golf.
put him on his yam bag. Give me a Roman war helmet.
And bicycle riding, but I like to go slower because you can absorb a lot more.
I got no feelings,
I just love the water.
and I
especially
hope
because it's
I
so
wasn't
much more.
rude. But I just didn't want to miss any opportunity to lay my eyes on my dad. How would your friends describe you?
She should have
All
her
my
throat
friends
cut
call me
like a
their best
lamb.
friend.
Rick kind of had like sharp features, like triangular. But I have round features.
Trustworthy, sincere, and a lot of fun.
And Charlie had a little bit of round features, but not like mine, in my opinion. What do you dislike most in other people?
Cheaters,
A child growing.
telemarketers at dinner time.
Ray, the first thing I thought, he's too tall, he's too big boned. Then I kept looking at him. When he smiles, he has kind of the same smile as me. So I was like, oh, so confused on him.
My friends would probably describe me as gregarious, giving, and I would hope they would say I'm generous.
I got such a warm, amazing feeling from Scott that I actually had to look away.
Then he ain't your
He's
father.
either an academy
really.
award-winning actor.
The guy that abandoned you.
He's not going to have a warm...
Honest, sincere,
Generous.
That
generous.
was my
Generous
dad.
with seeds,
And then I
chintzy
thought, oh
on
my
the
God,
child
what
support.
if it's not my dad? And what if it's this guy over here and I'm totally not paying any attention to him? And then his feelings are hurt because I thought it was this guy. And
Oh.
anyway, he's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
How funny would it be if the big goof at the end was that none of these guys were her father? He was actually killed in a drunk driving accident when you were 6.
See, if I was a producer of a TV show, that's how it would end.
None of these. There's a surprise twist. None of them are your father. Oh, wait, are they going to bring him out? No.
Tying his shoes and backed over in the driveway.
Here's a picture of his tombstone. You can visit it. No mention of you as a child on it.
You ate his ashes in the pudding that you had in episode 3. Stupid. So you can be together forever. Melodramatic dullard.
Oh, that would be the best ending
Horrid
ever.
show.
Ever.
To get to know TJ with other men around, there was a jealousy. There was a fear.
Would you?
That's where the jealousy was. These guys are trying to be a father to my daughter. It's very hard.
I love this guy.
That's the father. He's like all pissed off because they're trying to be a father to my daughter.
Oh man, yeah. What they did was throughout the show they would black out one of the guys, and he'd talk with that voice, and that was the real father.
Right.
So you couldn't identify him, but you would
frustrated
get his
that the other guys were trying to be the father figure.
Yeah. Could you help me with this couch?
Here she is crying. Here she's crying.
My mother will pay you.
And it's weird because, it's hard to forget his look after he danced. He looked at me and like, I'll do whatever it takes for you.
Yeah. I wonder what look that was. Was it the look of a man hailing a cab and amstraying?
Amstraying.
We're running out of time on the show, and we got to get to the big.
Oh, damn.
We got to get to the big reveal. But first, here's the father again.
When I was up there and I looked across her, I pictured her all the way at her first time she ever danced. And here she is teaching a beautiful woman.
Hello, exactly!
All right, well, and here's the big reveal, I guess, huh? Ready for this? What?
Oh, just so anxious.
Here's the big reveal. She gets to find out which one of these guys is her father.
Dad, I feel that I first knew it was you during the cocktail party. And I remember when I walked out, you think I missed the way you stood there with pride? And I figure that's what you would want your daughter to be like. When we sat down and I was asking you questions, you said, be strong. And I thank you for that. I believe that my father is Charlie. This is a giant cock.
Sounds just like her.
Was it Charlie? It was Charlie.
You look like assholes right now, man.
It was Charlie the whole time.
Sweetheart, home. Don't just stare at it, eat it.
Baby daddy's here. Baby daddy's here. Oh, daddy's here.
You've got some funky tasting smoke.
We're gonna go to Disneyland.
Don't be sorry.
I need to ask you one thing. Please forgive me for the pain that I've caused you.
No. You're forgiven. 100% forgiven. Look at you.
Of course, I forgive you. And that was the greatest words in my entire life.
You know what a boob is?
Was to be forgiven by my daughter.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why don't you stop playing with yourself, will you?
I was so thankful that
Stop
that
whining.
magical bond
Stop
that I
whining.
was praying for, it exists.
Who is your daddy?
Strong.
Who is your daddy?
Stop whining.
I'm so proud you're my dad.
You belong to me.
You're a strong young lady. You're a beautiful kid.
It's time now to turn this mush into muscles.
Oh, we got the end of the show
Oh,
here?
the end of the show music.
What happened? We were enjoying that special moment.
Damn. We could have ragged on this another 20 minutes.
That would have
man,
been
why-
fantastic.
Why did Bernie have to babble
We
on so long?
stink.
This was the bit of the day.
Of course.
We blew that one today.
I hope she next stars in a show called Who Has Ovarian Cancer.
Mitch, what's going on?
Hey, I learned that Howard Stern really doesn't care.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I just don't care what they do. Steve in Jersey, what's up?
Hey.
Hurry!
Way to step on the gas, stupid.
Jeez, you Steve.
That's it. I'm out of here.